Surrender. According to Merriam-Webster, surrender means to yield to the power, control, or possession of another upon compulsion or demand, or to give oneself over to something. It actually sounds a little unsafe, or at the very least, not like something you would want to do, at least not often, particularly as women, and especially during the current political climate and societal shifts that we are currently experiencing. Everything screams resist, resist, resist. Stand up for yourself. Tell people how you feel. Get what's yours. I'm not here to disagree with that, but I am here to tell you that there's a time and a place for surrender, for grace, for granting yourself the kindness to rest, to be present, to surrender your mind and body to the universe and ask, what's next? And then listen for the answer. This morning I was reading a book that suggested the importance of surrender during the sales process. I know, it's crazy, right? Its author posited that after you extend your offer to the potential client, you need to take a surrendered position. You take that surrendered position while you let the person make the decision. You do so that you create space for the decision to happen. You give it some air, but you also are distancing yourself from the outcome. Because when you truly believe what you're selling, that what you sell you're not selling out of desperation or attachment to the outcome. You realize that you receive an aligned no without feeling desperation, just like you feel when you receive an aligned yes, because you know there are more people to talk to. You don't need to resist. There's a time and a place for surrender. Surrendering is what allows us to receive grace and gratitude. And I'm not here to tell you I've always been open to that. I remember times when I've held on to things so tight, whether it was a job I disliked or a boyfriend I kept around for too long. This resistance to change kept me from receiving something better. It kept me from seeing the realities of my situation. This episode is all about gratitude. But how many times do we find ourselves pushing away gratitude? Pushing away the good because we consider surrendering a weakness. Or maybe we've fought so hard, we don't know any other way besides the fight, besides paddling upstream. I say we fight currents we have to fight, but sometimes we need to rest and go with the flow. Surrender. Allow yourself to be showered with gratitude for all of the goodness you bring to the world. And that's the end of the first segment.